Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you might be joining me from. Thank you and welcome to my live broadcast today. My name is Dr. Samuel Adebayo. Today we are going to be talking about your blueprint to early retirement. Blueprint to early retirement. Have you ever thought of your retirement? Or are you living paycheck to paycheck? If your answer is yes to any of these questions, watch this broadcast to the end, share this broadcast, and let's get started. While we're waiting for others to join, as you are joining, share the broadcast. Love and like this broadcast. It's a very important topic, and we are going to talk through it. Blueprint to early retirement. Many of us have been working and even making six-figure salary and still have problem navigating the labyrinth of early retirement and personal finance. Are you even making enough to retire early? Are you saving enough to retire early? Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan? Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That is why we need a solid knowledge about retirement and how to navigate the waters of early retirement. Welcome to this live broadcast. As you are joining, please share the broadcast. As you are joining, share the broadcast. Keep your love and light going. The blueprint to early retirement. Once again, my name is Dr. Samuel Adebayo. I'm a seasoned entrepreneur, a finance instructor, and I've been teaching finance for many years. I have advised numerous Fortune 500 companies in financial matters. Blueprint to early retirement. As you are joining, welcome to the broadcast. Share this broadcast, love and like the broadcast. Let others know that we are here on this very important broadcast. As you are joining, keep your love and like going. Keep your love and like going. Share this broadcast. Let others know that we are on this broadcast. Blueprint to early retirement. When we talk about early retirement, the first thing that will come to mind is, do you even have a financial goal? The first thing that will come to mind is, do you have a goal regarding your finance? What are your short-term goals? What are your long-term financial goals? So the first thing to do is to set your financial goals. Am I saving towards retirement? Am I saving towards my children education? Am I saving towards important purchase in future? What are my short-term and long-term goals? That is where to start from. It's all about planning. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. short-term and long-term financial goals. And you have to write all of these down. At times, you might need the help of a financial advisor or a financial planner that can help you to navigate the labyrinth of personal finance, because it takes a lot of skills. It takes a lot of knowledge to be able to get this done. It's not easy. It also takes discipline. But we are going to talk through all of that. And if you have any question, do not hesitate to put it in the comment section. Put your comments in the comment section, and I will be answering all of those questions. Once again, welcome to this live broadcast. And I'm happy to have you on the broadcast. Share this broadcast. Let others know that we are here live. The topic that we are discussing is blueprint to early retirement. And the first thing to do is to have a financial goal, long-term and short-term. Mine will be different from yours. So you have to put it, write it down on a paper. Detailed financial goals. Where do I see myself in the next 5 years? Where do I see myself in the next 3 years? So I have all of this written down. And after you have your goals written down, you now know where you're going, because you cannot be traveling in the dark, and you cannot be shooting in the dark. So that's why you need to have a direction. And setting a goal for yourself will give you directions to where you intend to go in future. After setting your goal, then you have to determine where your income is coming from. Where your income is coming from, your source of income. That will include your wages, if you are gainfully employed, your wages, if you are self-employed, also your income level. If you have any other side hustles, tabulate all of this together. I know your level of income. Know your source of income, and you'll be able to know this is what is coming in. And that is a big segue into my next point, which is creating a budget for yourself. Creating a budget. It takes a lot of discipline to have a solid budget created. What are my income level and also my expenditure? Create a budget. Allocate your resources amongst your various expenses. Allocate your resources amongst your various expenses. And before you do this, you will have to list all your wants in the order of priorities, because our wants are numerous, but the means to satisfy all of those wants are limited in supply. So list all your wants in the order of priorities, and then choose from those insatiable wants. So create a budget for yourself, apportion and allocate your resources amongst your various expenses. And part of your allocation should be, investment should be part of that as well. Paying down your debt should be part of that budget. So create a budget for yourself. Budgeting is an essential part of personal finance, and it's an essential part of early retirement. The first thing that we mention is set a clear goal for yourself, both long-term and short-term goals. Create a budget for yourself also. Determine your income level and also your expenditure, and allocate your resources amongst your various expenses. Have a sound budget. To implement your budget takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of discipline to implement your budget. That means you have to always live within your means. Always live within your means. What causes problems in finance, in your financial situation, is when you are living above your means. When you are putting things on layaway, that means you cannot afford it. So why bother? And some of those things that we put on layaway, those are the things that we don't even need in the first place. You already have 20, 30 pairs of shoes, and you are putting another shoe on layaway. So that means you cannot afford it at a time. So why just leave it alone? So allocate your resources amongst your expenses wisely. After you have created your budget, then give room for savings. That means you have to save. You have to save. Cultivate the habit of saving. Frugal living is very, very important, because sometimes you just have to be a little frugal, not to be, acting miserly towards yourself, but frugal living, that means living within your means, is very, very essential. Do not do things because other people are doing it. Do not cultivate the habit of impulsive buying. Impulsive buying will lead you into debt, will dig you deep into big debt. So do away with the habit of impulsive buying. Do not buy things because other people are buying it. If you cannot afford it, please don't do it. Save. 20% of your income is a good way to start in terms of savings. If you cannot do up to 20%, 15% is not too bad of your income. If you can set that aside on a monthly basis as your savings, you will do very, very well for yourself. So cultivate the habit of savings. Another important ingredient of early retirement is debt management. Manage your debt. Manage your debt. And the first place to start is all those high interest credit cards. You can pay those down, or you pay them off. Manage your debt effectively. You can start with those high interest credit card. Try to pay those down. Manage your debt. A debt-free life is a very, very good life. Even though sometimes, mostly for investment purpose, you might want to share your risks, but it's good to use other people's money in terms of risk management or risk sharing. But at the same time, for your personal finance, it's always good to manage your debt, pay down your debt, high interest credit cards, car loans, pay those down if you want to retire early. So I'm going to retrace some of the points that we have mentioned already for people that are just joining us. We are talking about the blueprint to early retirement. The starting point is creating a clear financial goal for yourself. Create a clear financial goal for yourself, both long-term and short-term goals. Where do I see myself in the next 5 years? Where do I see myself in the next 10 years? Set a clear financial goal for yourself. Create a budget. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Create a budget. And to start that, you list all your wants and your needs in the order of priority. And you allocate your resources based on that priority amongst those resources. And budgeting requires a lot of sacrifice and discipline. So implement. Save, save, save. Embrace frugal living. 15 to 20% of your monthly income is ideal as saving. Set that aside. Do not touch it. Savings is very, very essential. And manage your debt. Debt management. High interest credit cards, car notes, pay those down to minimize your level of debt and to save yourself from all those high interest payments. Create emergency funds. Emergency funds, 3 to 6 months of your monthly living expenses is ideal as emergency funds. You need this as a safety net in case maybe you lose your job or you have health care, and you cannot go to work. You can fall back on your emergency fund. So 3 to 6 months is ideal as emergency funds. That will be a safety net for you in case you lose your job and you are in between jobs. That will shore up your finances until you get another job or you get back on your feet. So create emergency funds. Put that aside. Please do not touch it. Do not be tempted to touch that emergency fund. Create your emergency fund. Another key essential aspect of early retirement is having yourself protected. And by having yourself protected, I mean getting yourself insured, both health insurance and life insurance. Folks, if you are living a life without protection, you are doing disservice to your family and your loved ones. You don't have health insurance, you don't have your life insurance put together, you are doing disservice to your loved ones. Because if anything should happen to you, what do you think will happen to them? Especially if you are the breadwinner of your family. So invest in your life insurance and health insurance. Also, you might need the help of I'm not your financial advisor. This is strictly educational for educational purpose. But you might need to talk to your financial advisor or your financial planner about what is right for you in as regards health insurance or your life insurance. But you need to have this because just a little health care might erode all your savings. Just a little health care might erode all your emergency fund and your savings. That is why you need to have your health insurance in place, and also your life insurance is very, very important. Make sure that you protect your loved ones. There's a saying in soccer that the best way to defend a goal is to attack, to keep attacking. So always strive to generate more income. There are many side hustles that you can have, and you have script writing, you have content creation online, and many other side hustles that you can embrace to supplement your income and edge you closer to retirement. Embrace having side hustles apart from your regular job. You can have some strings of income that will help you get close to early retirement. So let me just reiterate some of the points that we have talked about today. Today we are talking about blueprint to early retirement. Blueprint to early retirement. And the starting point to early retirement is having a clear financial goal for yourself, both long-term and short-term financial goals. Where do I see myself in the next 3 to 5 years or in the next 10 years even? It all starts with planning, because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. It starts with planning. What are your financial goals? Create a budget for yourself. Separate your wants from your needs. Allocate your resources judiciously amongst your expenses. Stay disciplined with that budget so that you can implement your budget effectively. Save, save, save. Embrace frugal living. Always live within your means. To never go beyond your means, because anytime you go beyond your means, you are calling for bankruptcy, and you don't want that. $15 to 20% of your monthly income would be ideal for savings. Set that aside. Set that aside as savings. Manage your debt. Debt management is very essential. All those high interest credit cards, car notes, pay those down or pay some of them off to free yourself from some of this debt. Create emergency fund. 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses will be ideal for emergency funds. It serves as a safety net for you in case you lose your job or you have health care, because those health care might erode your savings, even your emergency fund very, very quickly. That is why also you need to have yourself protected through insurance, life and health insurance. Get yourself protected. Then you invest. You need to invest. There are many ways, there are many investment methods you can use. Some people invest in stocks, bonds. You have your IRA, your 401k, and all other investments, but seek the advice of a financial advisor or your financial planner for effective investment. A balanced portfolio, a diversified portfolio that will protect you and protect your asset, both short-term and long-term. Invest. Cultivate the habit of investment. And I mentioned that the best way to defend a goal is to always attack. Generate more income. Because there are times that you have caught everything that is cuttable. You have caught all your expenses, you have tried to, and there's nowhere else that you can cut. That is when you need to realize that you need to start making more. You need to bring in more income. And you can do that through different side hustles, different income streams. You have content creation, you have script writing, you have many other ways of bringing income. There are many Amazon Associates program, reselling program, and many other programs that you can do. You can just devote, a little time that you have free, and you can generate a steady string of income for yourself. All of these essential elements will keep you closer to retirement because you are not going to have financial problems. I'm telling you the truth. The worst place to be is to have financial struggles, to live paycheck to paycheck. You don't want to live that kind of life. You want to live the kind of life that you envision for yourself. You want to be able to enjoy your life while you work. You want to work to live, right? You don't want to live to work. You don't want to be Johnny Walker. So you want to work and so that you can live your life. That is the kind of work you want to do. You don't want to be all work, no play. So you want to have time to travel and enjoy the good things of life. But before all of that, make sure that you stay disciplined, you stay grounded financially. If you have not invested, please do not start investing in luxury, right? Because there are many of us that always want to acquire luxury and they don't have any kind of investment at all. So invest first. Then you can take from the proceeds of your investment to use luxury if you want. I love luxuries. But make sure that you do that within the confines of your means. Do never go beyond your means so that you don't live the life of agony, struggling with money issues. This is not going to be a very, very long broadcast. I just want to quickly share this with you. It's actually my first live on YouTube. And if you see this broadcast later, please watch this broadcast. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And I'll be very, very glad to answer all the questions that you might have. Also, if you are joining for the first time, you subscribe to this channel and like, share, and turn on that notification bell so that you can see us anytime we share a new video or we come live. Thank you. Once again, my name is Dr. Samuel Adebayo, and I see you during the